And welcome back, YouTube. So we're going to pick up from where we left off last time in Frostpunk 2. Still the same recording session with the Whiteout impending, so I'm probably going to try to start setting up a bunch of hubs and such to try to keep various forces problems under control. Didn't realize this is where I left off. We were also starting to run low on the materials down there. So I'll have to do something about that. Okay, that doesn't look too hard to deal with. That's... I'm gonna have to build another district to deal with that, but that shouldn't be too bad. Food's looking fine, though it may become a problem during the storm, during the whiteout. Materials are going to become a problem, which is why I need to expand to the second one. What surplus coal do I have here? I don't while we're still burning coal. Once we swap over to oil, I'll probably tear the second one of these extractors off to get the materials back. Well, to get what I can for the materials back. To make ways for the deep mine effect. Do I want to do the frost breaking while I'm thinking about it? Probably. So for your expansion, I'm going to go like there-ish. Which means something like that. I guess the 3 adjacency? Yeah. And then we got a few spare that we can go to get prep to come down into this next one. Yeah. Looks like our biggest struggle still is going to be heat stamps for the near future. Council Guard Lock. We only failed the last vote because I didn't actually care about it. That's why it failed. Okay, so we're now burning oil instead of coal. As part of that, I'm going to immediately begin the demolishing of one of these. Stockpiles will be full in 9 weeks.
Wrap up well. The frost
at the
is
current
here.
rate, which means they won't be full because we'll swap back over from the oil. And we currently have spare workforce, which is good and bad. Place where we can set up a materials colony, nice. And another possible miner settlement for materials. And that would be a temporary source of materials, but I think we'll hold off. Don't need more people quite yet. Frost breaking is done. Okay, we are in a position where we can do the extraction district next. Okay, doing it that way Will mean this one will start to run low on materials sooner, but we'll get the warmth bonus from the adjacency sooner as well. And then I can always do the expansion to get more materials for that extractor. Hey, it's still expected to run out in 13 weeks. So one thing I might want to do over here in heating is grab melting deep deposits. It's only liked by the technocrats. So let's see if I can promise the technocrats that we research that.
Did we hear a steward?
No, they are not interested. I do want that because that would be a temporary solution to not having to build new districts, build lots of new districts. So I'm going to research it anyway, even though no one's... I can't reward anyone with it right now. However, that is 100 heat stamps, so I will have to wait on the heat stamps for a week. Or raise heat stamps from the merchants. Thank you, merchants. See that we're running a little bit of a shortage on coal now that we've consumed all our oil stockpile. I'm going to take a hit on tension again by rushing research. That way we can get this done in time to be built in this slot. But we got adequate workforce, so I'm not going to turn anything down to try to say, basically we're going to stockpile stuff instead of trying to save workforce. Where technology advances. Get an event somewhere? No. Oh, there's an event. Unwanted destiny. Make the technocrats happier, or stay firm and make the ice bloods happier. We'll make the technocrats happier. And cost a little bit of effectiveness with the law. Okay, we now have access to deep deposits. Cost a steam core each, which is a price I am willing to pay. Didn't we just give you a deep deposit? Yes. Then why are you not taking my deep deposit? It requires 300 workforce. Okay, well that's easy enough to liberate. Steam overlay in the way. Go away, steam, please. Thank you. Alright, that'll keep both of those from running out. The ice bloods are not happy enough. I'll promote you back to being happy again, please.
Steward.
That, the only problem we should be having is a little bit of a housing shortage, which should be easy enough to deal with by building another dense housing block. Let's go around and see what the promises are. You know, I will agree to that. Not going to build it right away, but we'll build it within the 40 weeks.
Steward.
Nope. Passing mandatory crowding might be doable, but I'm not that on board with it right now. Dense housing block, and you want it in a food district. Why does it have to be a food district? Can't it be a housing district, please? Decline to do that.
Steward.
Build a teaching hospital. I'm a little bit more on board with that, but I'm still going to say no.
Here, Steward.
Wants to build dense housing block in, again, any food district. Why does it have to be a food district? I'd be on board with building in a housing district. The last spot in the food district is being saved for the fertile extraction. The deep deposit. Okay, so we got surplus. Surplus everything except for housing. So let's go housing insulation. Lower our fuel consumption so we stockpile faster.
Neighbors kindly ask rally attendees to keep all applause to a reasonable volume.
Okay, and with that we should have space. Oh no, it's 100 heat stamps. Let's save up the 100 heat stamps for the next housing district or housing improvement. You want me to pledge to pass efficiency bonuses in 35 weeks. Oh, and they've gone ahead and just unlocked it for me. And you immediately bring it up for a vote. Okay. Laborers, what do you want? You want me to condemn the ice pledge, which I prefer not to do. Or try to enact mandatory crowding. Or try to invent labor unions, which is probably reasonable. Or you can go hand in hand to the merchants. You want me to condemn the technocrats, which again I don't really want to do. Construct a dense housing block, which I am already in the process of doing.
Hear ye, the votes, the measure passes.
Or, well, already thinking about doing. Wasn't actually doing, but...
Attention,
One
citizens.
will pass, and then I can queue up that dense housing block. What can I do on the world map? We did explore some place. Let's see what the new... More coal. One core per week for 10 weeks. That might be someplace we want to set up after the storm passes. Merchants are happy. So we got them their dense housing block. We need 80 heat stamps for it. 40 workers won't be hard, but the 80 heat stamps is more of the challenge. And we are now making heat stamps at a pretty decent tick, 12 a week. Asbestos lining is done. Has it been long enough that I can go ask you for some? It has. It's not a lot, but I'll send the request anyway. Okay, we'll get some from there. The place I'm actually going to go ahead and build the dust coal mine in is going to be the one that I'm going to actually get the workers from to do the building. And then in 2 weeks, I will go ahead and queue up probably the next idea. Probably food energy efficiency. Interesting. I thought housing insulation would reveal hothouse insulation. I guess because we're so aligned with these guys, it's this choice now. Maybe it's in addition to that choice and I'm just missing something.
Keep you warm. Report all leaks and damages
They're happy
to
that
the
we finished building their
nearest
thing.
maintenance office.
Gather more resources. We've got... stockpile. So 7 weeks you'll be full. Less worried about filling up the materials stockpile. More people. More people means more problems. Okay, probably thinking about another housing block. Let's get people crammed in here. Probably don't need that quite so needed. Actually, no, it'll probably make a difference. How is our coal stockpile going? We'll be full in 2 days. Okay, so we need to back off on coal production. I would rather more heat stamps now. Our fuel stockpiles are nearly full. I need to just ask you for heat stamps, and you're already happy, and okay. Diminishing but minor disease. Diminishing but minor squalor.
Do not be alarmed by any unusual noises coming from the generator. Routine maintenance work is underway.
Okay, explorers are about to finish doing some exploration out on the Frostlands. Place where we can get food. Place where we could get 50,000 coal if we need an emergency coal. At some point I'm going to have to build the building that lowers the threat level of our explorations. This place we can explore. It's reasonably nearby. Our stockpile of materials is full. Back off on that production for a bit. We need to do a little bit of frost breaking here. Think? No. Okay, do that. Gives us our neighbor of 3, that gives us a neighbor of 3. Do we have logistics building? We do. Okay, so that'll probably be the next thing I build. Oh no, that's just a dense housing block. That's not the building I'm thinking of. So in 10 weeks I will probably try to research the exploration tech I'm thinking of. In the meantime, I'm going to go... Bit of a shame that that is in the middle of a windy area, but we need to... probably want to get that going as well soon. Oh, you're in the middle of a windy area as well. Start frost breaking out like that. We'll run the coal stockpile down a little bit. Not do the same with the... you're all the way off at this point. I'll go run the air stockpile down a little bit as well. Just so we're not wasting materials to the void. Do a bit more frost breaking. Meets with the current food production. Stockpile will be full in 8 weeks. On food.
Encouraged to assist with...
Getting an event saying we're moving towards adaptation, which indeed we are. Crop selection. So we're now consuming less heat from our farms. Which means inarguably I can turn the mines down the coal mine down even more. Okay, we can now do... It's not a society, it's Frostland. I want the scout headquarters. And I will go ahead and build The second logistics bay. Probably not going to get particularly great use out of it until the storm goes past, but once the storm goes past, we'll hit the Frostlands with a relentless abandon. Oh, I was going to build a dense housing block.
Remember to keep your heat lamp maintained. It might...
Okay, our exploration crew did their exploration. Old camp. Just get 2,000 people for the city. We'll probably do that after the storm. I don't need more food right now. I think that was the only 5, so we've got to wait until that 5 guy comes back. Or until our newest place gets built. Food stockpile's full, so I need to back off on the food production to minimize waste. And to expand my industrial district here. I only get 1 expansion, so... to be fair, no, I don't want to do that because that's going to prevent me from using those 3 spots next to the generator. Could go there. Or I could do... So there gives me the +1 heat from being near the housing district. Gives me another one. In theory, that's going to do the same the other side. So I think that's going to be the way we do those. I suppose this last one doesn't really matter where I put it, so I'll put it here, for example. That will increase the amount of goods we're producing, which is something we're willing to stockpile more of right now. Okay, we got 25 exploration teams. The only thing we're really short on right now is housing, which is why we don't want to take more people in, and heat stamps, so we can't build any roads. So we're basically going out and exploring right now on the Frostlands. Okay. Unfair competition, efficiency bonuses. Steward, some of the frostbreaking crews have complained about their colleagues. He works with a prosthetic after the frost claimed both hands, yet they say he unfairly outperforms them, claiming every efficiency bonus for himself. Lunatics made his hands just for the job. Law's unfair, no one should be able to claim all the bonuses. Or stay firm. Let's stay firm. That might mean that we get some bad events later on, but... Oh, I realize what happened. Whenever you expand the industrial district, it'll swap back from goods to prefabs. We want it on goods. Go back to goods, please.
Any unusual or rare seeds should be handed over to the...
Okay, so what is... Okay, right now, not just the heat. No, 4 is heat and fuels. Okay, so right now, before the storm, the only districts that are cold are our housing and the industrial district. Like, seriously cold. Oh, you're seriously cold. You're in a cold zone. I'd probably just turn you off during the storm if I'm not needing it. Could do reduced workforce requirements. So we got everyone housed, so probably time to come in and do some of these hubs while I'm thinking about it. So we could do a heating hub set up like here. So there gets 2. There gets 2. There gets 3. So there's probably the best place to put a heating hub. Let's put that heating hub in, as that will save us more fuel even right now. As I have a feeling during the storm, we're going to have a shortage of manpower. Because I'm going to be trying to do everything at the same time. Everything that we had previously stockpiled, we're going to be trying to do at the same time. Pathfinder Scouts. Probably want Pathfinder Scouts if I can. Can I get a promise for that? Off the Ice Bloods or the Frostlanders? No.
It's too little.
Research Pathfinder Scouts. Okay, that's what I want to do. And then the next 100 is probably going to get spent on probably a fuel stockpile. Next one after that will probably be material stockpile. The next one after that will probably be a food stockpile. Because those will save laborers so that during the storm I can basically turn everything to 11 and hopefully have enough laborers for everything. Okay, the rallies are ending, which is going to reduce our workforce. The Whiteout is here. The Whiteout actually arrived sooner than I was expecting. That's fine. I think that's because I was expecting it to be where this was instead of where the cold town was. Alright, so we are going to be running, at the current state, we are going to be running through some fuel. 7 food should be an acceptable loss rate on the food. And that is what's left of our workforce for the moment. And if there's something I'm going to run out of, it's the materials I'm going to run out of, so that's fine. Hey, we look like we're in a much better place for the Whiteout. But looking at the time, this is where I'm going to go ahead and put the cut for the YouTube video. So if you want to see how the city survives the Whiteout, and probably how we start explosively expanding onto the Frostlands post-Whiteout, please tune in for the next video. I hope you've been enjoying watching this. Until next time, catch you later.